So instead, for right now, I decided to have a little quick chat with everyone, and, we can catch up on some things. Like the fact, we are halfway through the year now. Holy crap, I can't believe it's already gone by that fast. So, let's check up on our bingo boards, shall we? Do a little chitty chat. So, of course, the first thing on my bingo board was watch 15 movies. I believe I'm up to 10 so far this year. I'll show that tracker after we go through the board itself. So, actually, no, I'll go ahead and swap to it right now. Make it just easier. So, yeah, so I've done 10 so far this year. The first 3 I watched on the same day because that was my flight to the US to see my family back in January. So I watched Coco, Despicable Me 4, and Flow. All 3 watched on the plane. Coco, really good. Definitely enjoyed it. Despicable Me 4, it's not the best in the series. Honestly, I think it's like the worst one in the series in my opinion. It was still good, but I think they should have basically wrap up Despicable Me. I think it's done. Flow. So, Ray, you say that's a really good movie. I don't know why, but I didn't really like it. I don't know if it was because I was on the plane and it felt like the movie was dragging on. And I was just like, is this movie done yet? Am I almost to my destination yet? Like, it was cute. But I felt like it needed a bit more of a story. Because I didn't really see much of a story to it. I mean, besides, yeah, there was a huge flood. And the animals are trying to get to safety. But besides that, that was meh for me. Of course, Hamnet, when it came out. Really good movie. Followed the book quite well. Obviously, of course, they did have to cut some things out. I am really glad that they cut out the whole, how the plague got transferred to the country. Because that part of the book I hated so much. I'm glad they cut that part out. But the movie was really good. It made my husband cry, which that's a very hard thing to do. He cried. I cried multiple times. Really good movie. Definitely recommend it. So this one's kind of confusing. The Accountant 2. I haven't seen the first Accountant. This was a movie that when we went over to Danny's family's house, his dad just turned it on randomly just to watch. So it's just like, okay, yeah, I'll watch it too. It was okay. I mean, is it something that I would have watched just randomly on my own? No, absolutely not. But for something that was just randomly on in the background, I mean, it caught my attention a couple of times. So that shows it was kind of interesting. I mean, it had some funny moments as well. So it was a decent movie. Don't know if I would ever go and watch the first one. Don't feel the need to. But it was decent. The Spy Family movie, of course, because right around this time is when Danny and I actually caught up in Spy Family. And then we were like, of course we have to watch the movie. Hi Lacey, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. And of course we watched Zootopia 2. It was really good. I think I liked the first one slightly more. They're both good, but I think the first one's still better, in my opinion. But it's definitely still a good one. Toy Story 3 and 4. Yes, I have never seen 3 and 4 until just recently. Actually, I watched these, 2 weeks ago, I think? It was literally just recently. But I figured, hey, the 5th one's finally coming out. I might as well catch up. 3rd one was definitely good. I definitely enjoyed it. And then the 4th one. First off, how the hell are they making a 5th movie with how the 4th one ended? I don't understand that at all. And I don't like what they did with Bo Peep. She was she was not a good character in this one. And Buzz just keeps getting stupider and stupider. Like, he was so obnoxious in this movie with how stupid he was. Like, I hated it. Yeah, I kind of feel like they should have stopped at 3, but who knows? We will see how the 5th one goes. Maybe they're gonna be like, okay, let's pretend 4 never happened, and we'll see what happens with 5. It might be better. Who knows? We shall see. And then Danny and I watched the live action of Mulan. So, the animated Mulan is one of my absolute favorite Disney movies. So, of course, kind of interested. I was like, okay, let's watch the live action. So, of course, you cannot compare the two. Do not compare the animated with the live action. Because obviously, there are going to be differences. There are going to be things that they can't do in one and do it in the other. Like, it's not possible. The live action is more closer to the actual, like, Mulan story, like the actual fable that comes from China. It follows that a lot more than what the Disney animated did. There were some parts of the movie, like where they were doing like the action jumps and everything, that was a bit janky. Like, they could have figured out how to do those a bit better. But looking past that, I definitely enjoyed the story. I thought it was really good. Also, while we're talking about movies, I recently discovered an app that is basically like Goodreads, so you know, where you track your books, but this one tracks your movies. It is called Letterboxd. So, at some point, if I remember, I will add this to my link tree. So if you would like to follow me on Letterboxd, you can. I will, of course, be posting my movies that I'm watching, these lovely things here, to that. Yep. I'm assuming you have it, Lacey. I'll definitely need to follow you on it. My friend has a semi-popular profile. Ooh, cool. Nice. I might need to look that up. Maybe they have some recommendations for me, since I don't watch many movies. But yeah, so I made that. I will add that to all my social media linkies. So if you would like to follow me on it, feel free to. I'll make one to follow you. Yay! Thank you, Lacey. Alright, next. Finished my Mario pillow. I've barely worked on it so far this year. I had like, I think it was like a week in February where I've really got the urge to work on it. I think I did like maybe 5 lines. And that's as far as I've gotten. I'm like almost to the halfway point on this pillow. So, will I get it done before the end of the year? We'll see. It just depends on if I get the motivation to work on it. Because so far, that motivation has not been hitting me. It's literally been sitting beside my chair in the living room, just not touched. So, hopefully, I will get back to working on that. Go geocaching. Haven't done that yet. Work has just been tiring me out. And of course, with the heat wave going on right now, absolutely not fucking going out when I don't need to. So that's an absolute no. But yeah, so unfortunately, haven't done that yet. Maybe, you know, once it gets cooler, I might get around to doing that. Try journaling. Of course, I've already marked that because I have been doing it. I have kind of slowly gone off it a little bit. Like, right now I'm literally looking at it. So today is the 27th. I haven't written since well, technically I hadn't written since like the 9th. So I was trying to catch up on that. Because I have gotten a bit behind on it. So I'm going to attempt to catch up on it and try to get back to writing in it daily. But I mean, I have tried it, so I have marked it off already. Is it something I will definitely do next year? No, because this 100% proves that I have a very boring life. I don't do much. I work, I come home, I either play games or I watch YouTube, and that's it. I do fuck all. Drink less soda. I started off kind of well at the beginning of the year. The last, like, 2-3 months, I've kind of fallen back into drinking it, like, every day again. So, for one thing, I'm out of gamer subs, so, and gamer subs is a bit expensive and hard to get a hold of compared to pop, so, but I did order me some more gamer subs. Hopefully it'll be here soon, so I can get back on that and cut the pop out. But of course, also, since we're in the middle of a heat wave, I am drinking a lot more water at work, but still coming home to drinking pop because we started buying it and putting it in the fridge here again. If I just get it out of the house, I'm a lot less likely to drink it. That's the hard part because it's just like I crave it so often. But don't worry, I am drinking water right now. No pop right now. Go to a concert. Already been checked off because I saw the Gorillas. When was that? Was that March, I think? I think it was like sometime in March. I don't remember exactly when. Sometime around there. Really good concert. Really interesting to see the Gorillas, of all people, to do a concert. But it was really good. Like, the fact that they have, like, the music videos in the background while they're actually singing the song was really nice. And it was just a fun time. So, it was really good. Definitely recommend it if you haven't seen them before. So, lose 20 pounds. I haven't lost a single pound yet. Whoops. So, like, starting at the beginning of the year, I think I ended up maybe losing like 2 or 3, but then, yeah, I've already gained it back. And of course, I know, like, your body fluctuates, like, every day it fluctuates like 2 pounds or something like that, so basically, I have done fuck all with it. I'm getting nowhere on that right now. I need to get back into being healthier. I need to get back into doing things to hopefully get that on track. It's hard. It's so hard for me to lose weight. Like, half the time, no matter what I do, if I do stick to something and I do drop the weight, I end up gaining it all back. And then some other things, when I do try them, it doesn't fucking do anything, and then I give up. Like, it's so hard for me to do anything for my health. It is an absolute pain in the ass. But maybe now that we're halfway through the year, I'll kick my butt back in gear and try to get better at that. Alright, go to a con. So I haven't done it yet, but I already do have tickets. Danny and I are going to Fexpo in September. That is a vtuber convention that is held in Birmingham in the UK. So, yeah, that's exciting. And of course, I've already, like, looked at... They've been making announcements, like, constantly about who else is going to be there. Just yesterday, they announced that Sea-Dog is going to be there. Sea-Dog VA, Connor. Which kind of makes me, like, really excited that maybe he'll be, like, talking to Iron Mouse while he's there, doing maybe something with her. That'd be really cool. But, like, also Musagi, who is the VTuber that made Tom Fox's VTuber and Haruka Karibu's VTube model. She is going to be there, and, like, I'm really excited to meet her. And the main reason I even looked at going to this convention, Spooky, my good friend Spooky Runa, who pops in every once in a while, she's not going to be like one of the talents like actually there, unfortunately, but she is just coming to be there. So I will actually get to meet her in person, and I am super excited about that. So I'm definitely looking forward to that in September. Tickets are already bought. I just need to book our hotel at some point in time, but I mean, we still have 2-3 months before that. So got plenty of time. Clean and reorganize my OneDrive. So I have started on this. I have cleaned it out like a couple of times. Because thank God I did find something, a little app that I was able to use to look for like duplicate photos in my folders. That cleared out a good chunk of it, and I'm so happy. And it didn't take me like hours to do. It dropped like my percentage from like 90 to like 68 or something like that, so it definitely helped. I am very happy about it. But I am still in the middle of reorganizing everything. Like, it's obviously going to take me a while, but it's getting there. It's almost to a point where I'm happy with it. And of course, I might need to do another clean sweep of it again, just in case. But it's getting there. So, it is a work in progress. It is going well. Walk 4,000 steps per day. I am doing pretty well with this. Obviously, I haven't hit my steps like every day. But as of right now, let me pull up my app real quick. This year, my average steps per day is 4,119. So yes, I am hitting my goals so far. I'm doing great. Especially now that I have taken up more responsibilities at work. That is definitely getting my step count up. Like, there are some days I'm doubling the 4,000. I'm doing like 8,000 to 9,000 in a day. So, I'm doing good for getting there. I'm sorry, guys. Spend more time with friends. I've been very bad about this. I haven't been doing much. Once I get home from work, I'm just so tired. I'm so fucking tired when I get home. And like, especially this month, I had, what, like 2 weeks straight where I literally had something planned every day. And so, yeah, like literally there was 2 full weeks this month that there was something planned every day. So then, of course, just after doing all that, I'm just so goddamn tired. Like, it was so hard to figure out when the hell I was going to stream this month. Because, like, oh, I'm busy this day, this day, this day, this day, this day. Like, obviously, we are almost done with the month. And I was just like, okay, I have to stream today. Regardless of how tired I am, I have to stream today. So, here we are. But, yeah. I will try to spend more time with friends, hopefully. Maybe, at some point. We'll see. I have not unplugged for a full day yet. I mean, it's hard enough to try to do that, just in general. Like, I don't know. I have not found the time, have not found the energy to even bother thinking about doing this. Just on my few days off, all I really want to do is just sit in my chair and watch YouTube and do fuck all. So, obviously that is not unplugging if I'm watching YouTube. But, you know, I will find a day to eventually do this. Of course, have not had my birthday yet, so that's not until later in the year, so haven't gotten to that one yet. Read 15 books. So we'll hop back over to the tracker here. As you can tell, we are very close to hitting that already. 4, 8, 12. I am on book 14 already this year. So I am doing very well. Let me zoom in here a little bit so we can actually look at these books. So the first one I read, This Book is Overdue. It's a book about librarians also being part of like the digital world, So, like, obviously, libraries aren't just for books. It's for, doing literally everything else. It was a cute little book, but it is a bit outdated already. Like, I don't even know when this book actually came out, but it was talking about Second Life, which, my god, do people even know what that is anymore? Like, Second Life was so forever ago. But yeah, I mean, it was a good book. It wasn't bad, but it is already very outdated, so they need to write a newer one. 13 Reasons Why. Really good book. If you know me, I kind of like dark, sad stories. Like, I read a lot of books about, like, drug abuse and anorexia, things like that. I don't know why I like those type of stories, but I do. So, of course, a story here about a girl who kills herself, and then you have to figure out why by following the tapes and everything. Like, I mean, it's up my alley. And of course, I also like mysteries, so, yeah, it was definitely a good book. As of right now, I don't really have any interest in trying the Netflix show. I mean, yeah, I don't watch TV much. I mainly just watch YouTube. So I have really no reason to really watch the Netflix series. I don't know, maybe if I get really bored one day and I have no idea what to watch, I might try it. I don't know. We'll see. Freeze Frame, another good, like, kind of mystery-esque. To give you a little synopsis, is about these two best friends who went out to one of their father's sheds, and they find a gun. And unfortunately, one of the friends ends up shooting the other friend, and he dies. But the friend who shot him completely, like, forgets those few moments. Like, he has, like, amnesia, like, seriously, like, post-traumatic amnesia. So he's trying, like, so hard to figure out, like, did he actually do it on purpose, or was it an accident? So yeah, he keeps going back and forth in his head, trying, like, different things. Like, oh, well, I like writing, movie scripts, so he tries to replay the scene in, like, a different movie genre. It's, like, it's really cool, but also, of course, really sad. Let me zoom out a little bit so you can see it better. Hot Dog Girl. So this was a cute romance book. You might not think that based on the cover. This was just a random book that my sister bought me just because I like hot dogs and she sees me as, like, a hot dog girl, kind of. But it's basically a romance. It is also LGBT. Woo! Also, happy Pride Month, by the way. Yeah, so LGBT-friendly book. Cute romance. It's about this theme park that's about to shut down, that all these kids have literally grown up and they're working there during the summer. So they're trying to figure out, like, a way to save it. But then also, dealing with relationships and teen drama type things. Really cute book. I definitely enjoyed it. Retro. Retro is a really interesting book. So it's about, unfortunately, the beginning of the book is a kid was bullied and basically a video was made and it went viral. So this company ends up reaching out to the school and being like, hey, we're going to offer, like, a retro challenge. We're going to see if some of your students could give up technology for, like, the whole year. And if they can, then hey, then they're able to win, like, a prize. But of course, there is some sneaky dark business going on in the background of it, and some majorly shocking things happen during it. But it's an interesting book, and also it did kind of hurt me that they said, oh, pre, like, 2000. It's just like, oh god, you're calling the 1990s retro? Ow, that hurts me. That hurts me a lot. I am from the 90s, ow. But yeah, it was definitely a good one. Alice with a Y. It's a cute little children's book. The main reason I bought it was because it was a signed copy, and I like collecting signed books. And of course, I read a lot of juvenile and young adult books, so it was a quick, easy book for me to read. Basically, so Alice in Wonderland, she ends up having a granddaughter whose name is Alice, but it's spelled A-L-Y-C-E, so that's why it's called Alice with a Y. But then this Alice ends up accidentally going into Wonderland, but all the Wonderland characters were hoping for her grandmother Alice. So this Alice is constantly asking, well, why were you looking for her? What's going on? You know, it's a cute little book, but it was fine. And now you can see a big part of my reading here. The Inheritance Games series. Oh my god, this series is great. So I read all 4 books. The first one, The Inheritance Games, The Hawthorne Legacy, Final Gambit, and The Brothers Hawthorne, which that one was more like a side story, but also still kind of part of the main series. I loved it. There's so much mystery and puzzles and oh, so good. I will say the third one, the way that one ended was very meh, in my opinion, which is why it got 4 stars instead of 5. If you notice when it comes to books, like, if I like a book, it's getting 5 stars, like, automatically. It will only drop down to 4 if there's something about it that I really didn't like. So unfortunately with Final Gambit, the ending was kind of crap, in my opinion. But the rest of the book was great. And then, of course, Brothers Hawthorne. Really good side story about 2 of the brothers, focusing specifically on them. And yeah, I can't wait to read more from Jennifer Lynn Barnes. I already bought the whole other series that she has. I can't even think of what it's called right now. Crap. What is the series called? I have it on my shelf. Hold on. I need to go look at it real quick. The Naturals. So the Naturals series is the next series of hers that I have on my shelf that I'm excited to read. That one is a lot more murder mystery, so that's going to be interesting. And I think... so there is... with the Inheritance Games, there is a spin-off series that goes with this. I think my sister has bought those books for me, but of course they're in the US right now. She's planning on sending them to me at some point in time. I don't remember if she bought me the whole series or if she's only bought me the first book, but I don't know. At some point I will be reading the spin-off series as well. But definitely, if you like mystery books, if you like puzzles, this is a really good series to read. Highly, highly recommend it. D is for Doll. It's a cute little book about Roald Dahl. You get to learn a bit about his biography. It goes through, like, every letter of the alphabet and just, like, it gives you a little information about him. It's a cute little book. I liked it. The Girl and the Ghost. I was really enjoying this book. Like, it is a cute, oh god, where is it? I think it's based in Malaysia. I think that's where it's from. Malaysia is the only country that's popping out in my head right now. I think that's where the book is, like, based. So, like, the character is a Malaysian girl. It's talking about how her grandmother was a witch who was basically working with this spirit, which I do not remember what type of spirit he was called. It had a very weird name. But when her grandmother died, the spirit gets passed down to her. And so she has to figure out, well, first, why, because she never knew her grandmother. She never knew anything about her, was always, like, separated from her. And also has to figure out, you know, how to live with the spirit, because he's not a nice spirit sometimes. Which was kind of the part of the book that I did not like, because at one point he's like, oh, I'm like 100% loyal to you. You are my master. No matter what, I will love you forever. And then, like, he very quickly switches. It's just like, no, I hate you. I'm going to make your life horrible. It's just like, oh, cool. Okay, that was a very quick switch. So, it was a bit odd how it changed, but besides that, it was a really great book. Definitely was not expecting the ending, though. It was very interesting. And then, Solitaire, Alice Osmond. I mean, I love Alice Osmond's books. I have read all of them except for these two. So, of course, now I have read Solitaire, and I'm in the middle of Radio Silence right now. But yeah, like, her books are so good, and once again, LGBT friendly, so definitely give them a read. All of Alice Osmond's, I cannot recommend them enough. I think my favorite one of hers is Loveless. Like, that one is amazing. But Solitaire was really good. Like, there was parts I was definitely not expecting at all. And of course, the fact that it's related to the Heartstopper series, like, this is Charlie's sister, Tori. So, you get to actually see into her life. And my god, it is so good. But I have just started Radio Silence. I haven't gotten very far in it. So I am looking forward to seeing how it goes. And of course, I made another page because I feel like I might end up reading at least 2 more, so I might need another page. But I do have this book down here as well. Shakespeare for every day of the year. Basically, it's they throw in like a little snippet of Shakespeare's play for each day. It's like, oh, you know, this is the first day of summer. Here's a part of the play where Shakespeare mentions summer, you know, something like that. So I am reading that as well, but of course I'm reading it every day because that's the whole point of it. So that will be finished by the end of the year. Alright, back over here. Where are we? Oh, stream once a month. Well, guess what? So far, I have been on that. Hooray! If I scroll down here. So, of course, January, we did our New Year's bingo cards. Talked about all that fun stuff. February, Danny and I started Split Fiction. I promise at some point we will continue that. It's just been, unfortunately, very hard to find time since we don't have much time off together right now. A lot of times, if he's off work, I'm working. And if I'm off work, he's working. So it's kind of hard to find time for us to be able to stream a game together. March, of course, we played Slay the Spire 2. Yay. But it's kind of weird that, unfortunately, I was so excited for Slay the Spire 2. But I just have not had any time or energy to play any games in my downtime. It's just, again, when I come home from work, I just want to sit and watch YouTube. I have not been playing anything, like, on my own. So unfortunately, I have not played much Slay the Spire 2, even though I was really looking forward to it. April, of course, we played Exit 8 and Platform 8, since, unfortunately, I could not get Nancy Drew to work, which I really wanted to do, but oh well. And May, of course, I did a solo run of Repo. Well, I did multiple solo runs. Did not get very far in any of them, but still had fun. And of course, you know, right now, we're doing this stream. And of course, later, I promise, no sleep for Kandame at some point. It will happen sometime today, I promise. Just can't tell you when right now. Alright. Weekly date nights, unfortunately, have not been happening. That whole plan very quickly went out the window, like at the beginning of the year. So yeah, that didn't happen. That's gonna stay unchecked, unfortunately. Which is, again, we don't have much time to do anything. when we do have time to do something together, we basically just do our default. It's like, oh hey, we're gonna watch a movie or play a game, and that's it. Like, we haven't done much outside of hanging out at home. I mean, we have done a few things. Like, we did go to Sea Life at one point. My brain. Oh, of course, we went to the concert. Have we done anything else this year? We did go see Hamnet. We haven't done that much. It has been a hard year so far. Especially when I literally look through my calendar, it's just like, Rachel working, Rachel working, Rachel working, Rachel working. I work a lot, and I fucking only get minimum wage. But I do love my job. I enjoy it. I do. It's just, my god, it wears me out. Take Luna for more walks. Danny has. I haven't much. I've taken her on like a few. But of course, obviously, right now, absolutely not. It is way too hot for her. She is currently laying in the bathroom because the bathroom floor is nice and cool. But yeah. I mean, she has had a few more walks than last year, at least, so that's good. Take driving lessons. I'm pretty sure that's not going to happen this year. I took a look at how much driving lessons are around here, and they're kind of expensive, and I just don't have the money right now. Like, no money at all. So, yeah, that's unfortunately not going to be happening this year. Maybe next year? I don't know. Probably not. It's going to be hard for me to find time for it, unfortunately. I will get around to it at some point because I would like to be able to drive over here, but as of right now, it's not happening. Practice more Japanese. I'm kind of a little bit. I'm still not getting very far in it. Like, I don't know what it is with my brain and trying to learn a language. Like, with those 5+ years of Spanish I took in school, like, none of that stuck. I mean, I can kind of read it and, like, understand what I'm reading a little bit, but if somebody comes up to me and starts speaking Spanish, my brain just turns off. It's like, what are you saying to me? Who are you? So, I don't know. Me and languages, it does not stick no matter what I do. I don't know if there's just something else I need to try. Because, like, I have so many textbooks, Japanese textbooks literally sitting in front of me. 2 of them I haven't touched, but, the other 2 that are sitting here, is there 2? Yeah, 1, 2-ish. I have gone through, and just most of that, I don't think I could tell you what it is. So yeah, it's not going well right now. And also, of course, I don't have that much time again, so I kind of haven't touched the books in a while. Saving money, yeah, that hasn't happened. Let's see, how much is in my savings account right now? I can tell you it's not much. It's literally what was put in when I got paid, like, last week. There is 138 pounds in my savings account. Nowhere close to 1,500. Don't think I'm ever going to get up to that this year. If I do, it would be a fucking miracle. But as of right now, that's probably not happening. Alright, so technically, yes, I have already checked this off. Finish Fire Emblem 3 Houses. So, I mean, we haven't 100%ed it yet. So, Danny and I, of course, have been playing this together when we have time. We have done both runs of the Black Eagle house. We have done the DLC. And we have started the Blue Lions run. As of right now, we're not planning on doing Golden Deer. Danny's doing Golden Deer on his own. I technically have seen a playthrough of the Golden Deer, so I know most of that run, basically. So, maybe, of course, after we finish Blue Lion, if we do feel like doing Golden Deer together, we will. But, so, basically, we're mostly done. Like, we've done 3 of the 4 runs. So, and of course, it is a great game. Like, Danny has enjoyed this game so much that he went and bought, like, a bunch of the other Fire Emblem games. Like, he bought the Three Houses Warriors game. I don't remember what the next Fire Emblem game was. Was it Radiance or something like that? The one with the red and blue hair girl. He bought that one. I think he bought another one, but I don't remember what it is right now. But yeah, he's enjoyed Fire Emblem. I've been enjoying it. Like, I didn't expect that I would be the one who does all the battles. Like, I enjoyed the battle style of it. So, be kinder to myself? I mean, have I been kinder to myself this year? I kind of, maybe a little bit so far. Could I be better? Of course. But so far, I think I'm doing okay with it. Take a photo every day? Yes! Though, of course, some of those photos were, like, last minute, holy crap, I haven't taken a photo yet, let me just find something random in the house, or take a photo of Luna. That's basically what my photos have been so far. But I have done one for every day so far. I have been keeping track of that. And of course I have all of those in my lovely journal here that I am, you know, behind on, but the photos aren't behind. But yeah, I have been taking a photo every day so far. I have been doing pretty good on it. And yeah, like, a good chunk of the photos in here are Luna. Because she's the main one that I tend to take photos of anyways. So, when in doubt, take a photo of Luna. I love that dog way too much. Exercise bike. Yeah, I haven't touched it in a while. The 3 times a week definitely went out the window after January. Like, the first 2 to 3 weeks of January when I was home, I did do it 3 times a week. But then once I came back from visiting my family in the US, I have barely touched it. I need to try to get back to it. Probably not going to do 3 times a week, maybe 2. But yeah, so that's not going to get checked off. And explore my local area. I have done a bit more exploring. I have gone and done a couple of things that I hadn't done before. There's still a lot more I haven't done that I would like to do. So, hopefully I'll see a bit more and be okay with checking that off. But yeah, so that's the update on the bingo card. 3 things are checked off right now. A lot of things are in progress, going well. And then, of course, some things are not going well. But, you know, we're getting there. Everything's going okay so far. Am I happy with this year so far? Yes, I think so. I think this year is going pretty nicely so far. I'm saying so far a lot right now. But, yeah, it's been a pretty good year. It's also, you know, kind of been a typical year for me. You know, work and then just being home, being a boring person, not talking to people. I do too much talking at work. Like, my social battery is so drained by the time I get home. This is what happens when you put an introvert in an extroverted job. But then again, I've always been an extroverted job. I work customer service. That's what I'm good at. It's so weird. But yeah, so that's pretty good wrap up for now. Maybe before the end of the year, we might do another check-in and like kind of push ourselves. If anybody else has done a bingo board, let me know how you're doing. Are you getting pretty close to completing some of your goals? Are you almost at a bingo? Obviously, I am nowhere close to a bingo right now. But I don't know, we might get further as the year goes on. I don't know, maybe like October, November, we might do a check-in before we make it to the end of the year. We'll see. But yeah, so we're gonna wrap this stream up for today. I will be back at some point today to play No Sleep for blah. I am talking too fast. I need to slow myself down. Okay. We will be back sometime later. I don't know when right now, but sometime later we will play No Sleep for Kaname at some point today. But it just depends on when my plans are supposed to happen, which I have not heard from yet. But yeah. So, I will see you all in a couple of hours for fun game time. And yeah. Until then, guys, take care. Bye-bye.